Apple prepping the M4, M4 Pro and M4 Max for its new MacBook Pro range later this year, with updated Mac Mini and iMac models expected too. M4 was introduced to the 11-inch and 13-inch iPad Pro models, becoming the first chipset to materialize using TSMC's second-generation 3nm process. Now, the Apple Silicon will reportedly branch out to various Macs later this year, with a new report stating that customers should prepare themselves for Mac Mini and iMac releases with the same SoC. Assuming Apple adopts the same launch pattern as it did with the M3 MacBook Pro range by announcing the M3 Pro and M3 Max with the base version, we could potentially witness 2 additional SoC announcements. New report states that the more powerful Mac Studio and Mac Pro are expected to launch in 2025, with Apple said to be developing the M4 Ultra. The M4 MacBook Pro range was previously reported to arrive in the fourth quarter of this year, with the launch comprising of an entry-level model and 2 high-end versions with display sizes of 14 inches and 16 inches. Like the M3 variants, the design of each of these MacBook Pro models will reportedly remain unchanged, with Bloomberg's Mark Gurman mentioning in a new edition of his Power On newsletter that updated Mac Mini and iMac models are also expected to arrive. Gurman adds that the Mac Studio and Mac Pro will arrive in 2025, with previously published information claiming that these powerful machines will be treated to the M4 Ultra. Apple skipped the M3 launch for the Mac Mini, so it is only fitting that it announces the new product with an even more capable chipset. Other configurations featuring the M4 Pro might be offered, with the M4 Max likely reserved for the Mac Studio next year. As far as performance goes, we were thoroughly impressed with the M4. For those who need their memory jogged, Apple launched 2 versions with varying CPU and GPU cores. The top-end version, flaunting a 10-core CPU, ran circles around the M2 and M3 and maintained a solid lead against the M3 Pro and Snapdragon X Elite. As for the less powerful variant with a 9-core configuration, it was barely slower and remained unrivaled with a record-breaking single-core score in Geekbench 6. The M4 also managed to cross the 4,000 points mark in Geekbench 6's single-core run when Apple's iPad Pro was cooled using liquid nitrogen. With the new MacBook Pro models that feature an active cooling fan, the results could be higher than those of a passively cooled iPad Pro, but we are really itching to find out how the M4 and M4 Max will perform. Sadly, we must wait a few months for those figures to come through, so stay tuned for more updates.